Hello, hello, and welcome to another riftbound video. The time has come for us to play something else that is not Master Yi. So here we are playing Diana again. The more I play this deck, the more I think I suck at it. So this review is gonna be very helpful. I think there's gonna be a ton of errors, especially because my friend Tanya here plays very well. So it's a very good learning experience. So grab something to drink, maybe a cup of coffee, or something else, because it's gonna be a long one. It's an untimed round. So yeah, we played the 3 games, and it's a little bit longer than the usual one. So let's get into it. They won the die roll, and they will be playing Treasure Hunter. Interesting. Where are my runes? There they are. And we're playing Abandoned Hall, and they played Ravenbloom Conservatory as the first battlefield. Sorry about that. And our draw for turn is Ravenbloom Student. I think we want to play Merchant here, regardless. Yeah, we want to start going through the deck, find the ways as soon as possible. Here I Gust the Treasure Hunter. I think that's a misplay. Because I can always walk onto the battlefield and try and yeah, it's very likely that he wants to play Diana here, so I can get the Ravenbloom for free. I mean, it'll potentially give them a card, but now I'm on the battlefield, so I will get a card eventually when they try to kill me on their turn. So I think that would end up being an even trade, like the battlefield wise, and I can use the Gust to Gust Diana, which is some like higher priority target. So that's probably misplay number one. Here, I'm always moving. I'm just thinking, what do I want to discard? Stunt. Yeah, all of the other cards seem kind of important. They're gusting my own unit. And that's probably a misplay on their end as well. Maybe they're thinking the same way I did last turn, like let's gust just for tempo. But honestly, I think like giving away that 1 point is fine, and saving the gust for Diana is probably a little bit more important. Are we playing Student and Diana here, or staying open to flash if they moonfall? Ooh, we're going for the Student. Yeah, seems like I'm just passing. If they moonfall here, like I really don't want to lose my Diana. It's her best way to draw cards right now, so I really need her to live. He's doing the Diana trigger. Goes to the bottom, reveals Hui, and that's very unfortunate for them because now we can get rid of that Hui with the Ravenbloom Conservatory. I'll try to skip the turns where we think for a long time so that the video doesn't get super long, but because it's already very long, like the 3 matches. So I'll try to skim through the parts where nothing's happening. They're thinking. It seems like they have a Hui in hand. They have a gold. Oh, it's a Vex. Okay. That's gonna be annoying for sure. They're hiding a card, and it has to be Ty Turner. So we should assume that Vex will be going into the battlefield. Wow, we go to the other one. What was that? Let me see. Diana trigger. Oh, it's a merchant. Merchant goes to the bottom. We reveal Ride the Wind. Nice. Draw that one card. And now we have two Ride the Winds. Go to one. Let's up the volume a little bit. See if you can catch anything from the background. Let's fast forward here a little bit. There's Ravenbloom. And I think what I'm about to do is very risky. So the goal this turn is to send the Hui that's on top of their deck to the bottom using their battlefield. I don't want them to draw the Hui. I think they don't have another Hui in hand, otherwise they would have played it instead of the Vex. So if I take a little bit more time to think about it, it's probably Diana to that battlefield. And then I don't have a way to defend her. That's kind of weird. Okay, yeah, sure. There's the idea I think is correct, like the end goal. I just think the sequencing of things is incorrect. That I'm struggling a lot with correct sequencing with this deck. It's subtle, but it's very important. If I know I want to send the Hui that's on the top of the deck to the bottom, I will need the Stupefy. So Stupefy to the Diana, and he has only one rune open. So the worst they can do is like another Stupefy. So I should be well, but playing Student and Stupefy gives her +1. Okay, yeah. You also get the draw from Diana's trigger. I don't know. It's kind of tricky. Having to Ride the Winds in hand, maybe the way I did it is fine. I'll Stupefy Diana, draw before going in, and we get a counter. That's gonna be very helpful. And I will Ride the Wind, Student to the left, reveals the Hui, goes to the bottom, and now we have a Student that is a 4 against Diana, who's a 2, and Ty Turner, who's obviously changing places with Vex. And here, like we have 4, Diana would be 7 plus the 1 from Ravenbloom would be 8 total. Like if you Ride the Wind here, we win that trade by 1. And the Student lives, most likely. But then we're all tapped out. We lost our Diana. We lost we're probably losing the Student to the Ty Turner plus something else, and if they have a Stupefy, we trade everything, and they have like open battlefields with a Ty Turner in base. So I think not Riding the Wind here is correct. We get rid of Diana and the Hui on the top. So the goal was like, it's not a very powerful turn, but it's something that I think I need to do so that they don't draw any more cards. Now I stay with 2 open so that I can either Ride the Wind or flash my Diana back. I also don't want to DRAM too hard, so most likely it's gonna be flash. They play Gust on Diana. And I flash her out. I mean, I have Ride the Wind. I can let it resolve and let Diana go to my hand. Next turn I can do the Diana plus Ride the Wind. It's kind of tricky. Because now if they have Moonfall... I guess... Flash plays around that Vex. Because if he plays the Vex and my Diana's in hand, then they would be holding to 5 just for free. So, okay, Flash doesn't seem that bad there. Fast forward a little bit. But passing turn with 2 open. And so far, I haven't been able to break their holds efficiently, like or clearing their boards. Stupefy on the top, draw from the Diana ability. And I think the trades that we did are a little bit favorable in terms of like we've been able to draw more cards on them, but still they're in the point lead. We play Vex on the battlefield. We have Stupefy, Ride the Wind up, and we could do interesting things depending on what they do this turn. The Vex is really annoying, the one in the back. That's the Vex Cheerless, the one that makes our spells cost 1 more energy and 1 more power during combat. Plays Moonfall. Okay, moves Vex. Moonfalls my Vex. There. And I decide to play Stupefy. Since we're playing like mostly like a friendly game, we allowed like slight takebacks. Because we're both trying to improve, so we really want to do the play the best riftbound that we can. So we're not sharking triggers or anything. So that's why you see me here target the Vex and draw from the Stupefy. But then I remember that before the Moonfall resolves, my Vex is still on the Abandoned Hold battlefield. So he lets me change my mind and -1 the Stupefy with the Stupefy the other Vex and not DRAM. Because that's like we're trading 1 for 1 here. I just don't wanna. If I can avoid deramping, that would be better. So I get the +1. And we trade the both cheerless Vex. And the reason why that happens is because we're a 6 when moving here, and when we arrive to this battlefield, we're a 4, and they're a 4 because of the Stupefy. And I got to get my I got back my rune that I paid for deflect. So yeah, 1 for 1. I think that one trade is a little bit better for us because we played Stupefy, drew a card, and and he lost in Moonfall, and we both lost the same unit. So I mean, I guess it's a little bit better for them because they're ahead, and that was my best unit. Maybe not my best because Diana is very versatile and it'll draw me cards, but it's good in terms of like giving me favorable combats. The bad thing is they have a second one. They only have 1 rune open and Diana potentially. So let's see what we get from this stack deck. Okay, seems like we're keeping the Hui. And so far, this has been a very slow game. Acceptable losses doesn't seem like a great card in this matchup. So playing Hui here at least gives us the opportunity to recycle that. Not recycle, but cycle that acceptable losses next turn whenever Hui moves and draw another card. Are we hiding the Tie Turner to potentially move Hui? I don't hate that. Can we... Okay, he has 2 open, but Vex Cheerless allows him to do pretty much any of their OP spells with only 2 mana. So Riding the Wind with Hui, discarding Tie Turner, it's an 8 against their 9, so it's not even enough. And if they have anything, then we're pretty much dead. If we end up having to play our counter, that's... Actually, we wouldn't be able to play the counter because we would need to pay 3 and 1 for that because of the Vex. So yeah, Riding the Wind here is not good. Just passing. I did hide the tie turner. It goes to 5, goes to 9 runes, seems like. Yeah. They pay 3 and 2 power. Oh, okay, for Fizz to Moonfall Diana there. I hard bargain because I want them to, if I can make them tap out this turn, then I can do, I can try to wipe their board with Hui and Ride the Wind next turn. So that hard bargain is to just make them commit more energy if they want to play another unit this turn. Here I need to reveal the Tide Turner, and I tried to move the Hui, but I cannot do that because of the Vex. So the Tide Turner is stunned, and it can also not move. So I can just reveal and keep it there, and Hui will still be at the battlefield. They draw Eclipse, and Diana's pretty much lost here. Wait. Oh, I'm doing her ability. I sent Vex to the bottom. Honestly, not sure that's correct, but at least I get to draw another card. So Diana's a 1. I cannot even trade with anything. Why did I think I could trade? Oh, because of the hard bargain giving +1 here to the Diana, but yeah. She gives -2 because of the Moonfall, so yep, nope. Pulls everything back. Makes sense. I'm going to 4. The I think this is a window for me to establish a really good hold with Hui. Hopefully I can get a good draw here from discarding the acceptable losses. I draw... Ooh, draw another one. Crap. Go to 5. Play Merchant in base. And what options do we have here? I can Fizz. There's no Moonfall, right, on my discard yet. I could Fizz to stack deck, try to find a Moonfall, get rid of something important. I know 2 of their 3 cards. One is the acceptable losses, one is the Eclipse, because I've seen them draw them. The other one, unlikely to be a counter, or at least not abandon. Otherwise, they would have, I think, tried to hold. And I'm sending Tide Turner back just to make sure he doesn't die. I'm also setting up like a small trap here. If they go in with the smaller unit here, I can ride the wind with... Oh, I remember this turn. Yeah. Looking back at it, I think I should have ride the wind with Hui so that I can cycle the second acceptable losses. And I don't know. It's kind of... You let me what you think about this. Let's see how it pans out. But this is exactly what I was looking for. If they go here with the Treasure Hunter, I can ride the wind and break point parity by scoring during their turn. The thing is, I'm riding the wind here with the merchant and not Hui. And the reason for that is because I don't want to leave this battlefield open, especially because it's conservatory. So like I could be drawing another card from this if they want to come in, and they have to commit a couple units to going there. And I also get to discard draw the acceptable losses. So I don't know. Also, the merchant gets the +3, the +1, sorry, because of the ride the wind resolves when he's already at the battlefield. I don't know. That's a hard turn, I think. I don't know if I should be riding the wind with Hui. I mean, their hand is pretty weak. They have one dead card. If they play Eclipse here, that's amazing for me. If I ride the wind with Hui, I have to discard a unit. Otherwise, I lose to the Eclipse, or we trade, which is obviously not good. Um, I think this is fine, given that their hand is like we know all of the contents of their hand. The bad thing here is that they will be trying to kill the Hui with acceptable, sorry, with the clips and something else, and we will maybe need to ride the wind back. Let's fast forward here a little bit. Interesting. The treasure hunter dies. I'm at 6 now. But that's the thing. Now they can just get rid of my thigh turner. I mean, they would have committed units to either battlefield in both scenarios. So I don't know. It's kind of tricky. Very interesting that they decide to go with this Vex here and not here. Because here I obviously want to defend the Hui. If I have a defensive card, I'm going to spend it on the Hui and not the Merchant. So I think it's a little bit safer to go to kill the Merchant with the other Vex and then attack here with Fizz and Vex Cheerless. We reveal Moonfall. God, we have 5 against their 7. If we play Moonfall, it's gonna be 5 to 3 total. If we bring the other Vex, oh, they have so many runes though. Okay, but they have the -4, so let's think about this. This is a 5. Minus the 4, it'll be 1. If we Moonfall this into here, we only get to kill the Fizz. But next turn, this battlefield's open. We can go into here with Ty Turner. We don't have Starcrossed in our trash, so there's no way of doing something like Fist to bounce their guy and then ride the wind. I don't know. Honestly, I think oh, I know what the play is. I should be just riding the wind back with Hui. That's it. And discard the counter to draw another one and try to look for the bounce cards for the Starcross. We have 2 in the main deck, and we haven't seen any of those yet. So I think that's the play. Oh, he's riding the wind with Vex. Interesting. I play Moonfall. No, that's a misplay for sure. That's a misplay because I know... Oh, and it's an action, so... Yeah, I would have to pay 3 and 2. But I cannot play Moonfall here. Please don't do it. Oh, no, God. Oh, I'm playing Hard Bargain. No, I should be doing Ride the Wind back, because I know they have the Eclipse. I probably... Yeah, I'm trying to make him tap out, but it's not gonna work really well for me, because I don't have like enough cards in my hand to play next turn and for the win. So I should be riding the wind back and not playing the Hard Bargain, discarding Hard Bargain, looking for the Star Crossed and saving the play. That I think that was a clear play. Yeah, of course. Oh, and they get to keep one open because of the Vex. Yeah, yeah. Should have saved the Hui. I probably lost that game there. Let's fast forward here a little bit. There's a star crust. Oh my god. Um, and here I don't have enough runes, right? To do Fizz, Starcrossed, then another Fizz, and then Ride the Wind. Man, I'm so bad at this deck. It's so hard for me. Like I'm so not used to playing this kind of deck. I've been so focused at Master Yi that this is a tricky deck for sure. I need to put in a lot more reps into this, Diana. Let's see. Fizz, Gusting their Fizz. Wait, what did they spend the 2 runes on? Let's go back a little bit. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I play... What? Oh, another Moonfall to kill the Tide Turner. Okay, then I guess... Oh, yeah. If I ride the wind back with Hui and discard the hard bargain, draw the Star-Crossed, then they Moonfall my Hui back into the battlefield, then I can Star-Crossed the Tide Turner and the... Oh, sorry. Not the Tide Turner, but... I can bounce Hui and the Vex Cheerless in response. Then they only have Vex and Fizz, and they're tapped out. And then next turn, I can Fizz, Gust the Vex, Tide Turner to the left, Hui Ride the Wind for the win. Yeah, that was the play for sure. So here I play Fizz, Gust their own Fizz, but I'm pretty sure I don't have enough runes to do everything. I bounce the Vex Cheerless and my own Fizz, but I only have 2 runes open now. We can play Fizz again. Um, yeah, and we're playing Starcrossed, right? So we bounce their guy, bounce our own. But now we're lost to... If they have another ride the wind, they can just Fizz, ride the wind, and then ride the wind again. They're playing Hui. Fizz, ride the wind. They're gonna be drawing and discarding. Looking for that second ride the wind. Wow, they're passing like that. If I draw 2 purple here, I think I win, right? Oh, I was not keeping track of the runes that well, so I didn't know which one was. Then I know there was. It was very likely to be at least one purple, but and didn't know if the two of them were coming because I have the fist in hand and ride the wind. Yeah, I think pulling the way down is a misplay on their end because I can always fist ride the wind and win the game. Oh, but they have abandoned. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't have enough purple runes to do it properly. Man, close match. Sort of missed lethal, like not really because I didn't know what the top of the deck was, but I know that the Star-Crossed should be coming soon. So if I played a little bit better, I'm in a great position to win this game. So let's see for game two. We're bringing in singularities. I made the terrible choice of siding out the hard bargains. The thing is, my opponent is playing with so many runes open most of the time that I never found a way to really play the hard bargain in a comfortable way. It ended up like being important. Gust, I think I can get rid of one. And let's just take a look at our final sideboard. Seems like we got rid of the gear removal, got rid of acceptable losses, got rid of a hard bargain and brought in singularities. Oh, and we kept the gusts. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I guess it makes sense to gust the Diana. Let's fast forward here a little bit. We're playing Targon's Peak and they're playing Abandoned Hall. What did we send back? They send the Mulligan 1 and we have ooh. Well, the thing is we don't have a turn 1 play, but this hand looks sick. If we were going second, this would be really good. Sending the Stupefy and Starcrossed, keeping the Ghost for Diana as it'll be their turn 1 play, and keeping the Hui because it's one of our best cards. So not really happy about sending those two to the bottom, especially the Starcrossed. But at least we can find a turn 1 play. They do play Diana. And we can do Diana here and keep one open for Gust. And then have another one for Stupefy on Abandoned Hall. Are we going to Targon's Peak? Do we really need the 3 runes open for their turn? I guess we do. I don't like that because then I should have gone to Abandoned Hall because now Diana can go to Abandoned Hall, and if I try to Gust, they can do like Stupefy on my student, and then Diana goes to 4, and I have to spend my own Stupefy. And if I didn't have Stupefy, then I lose that trade and I just waste my Gust. So yeah, I should have gone to the other battlefield. They're playing stack deck. We play Diana and pass. Untap 2 runes from Targon's Peak. They go into Abandoned Hall, and we're gonna be gusting here. With the Diana trigger on the stack. Yeah, that's what happened. Stupefy to my guy, give +1 to Diana. So she would be a 4, and now I have to spend Stupefy. If I'm if student's here and Diana has to go to Targon Peak, then golden. Because I'm never using these untapped runes. Like, probably in the moment I thought like, hey, I have Moonfall, I can probably pull Diana in. But in reality, if I go here, I can always gust safely. Draws from the Stupefy, draws from the Stupefy. Gust will resolve. Oh, he's flashing Diana. Oh, no, he's flashing without targets. Just to give her the +1. So she's a 4. Yeah. Not going to that battlefield really cost me here. Cost me a lot. The good thing now is that they're tapped out and I can abuse that. I can clean up their board and probably win out from here. Yeah, that's a very hopeful tie turner. Star-Crossed to the hand. 3 to 2, kill the guy, go to 3, Moonfall Diana. Oh, are we not killing Diana? Wow. Okay, that's another misplay there. I didn't. So I go in with. Oh, no, 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 never mind. So if we, let's say we don't play the Hui here, we do Moonfall, Diana into here, we're a 4, they're a 1, kill her, and then just pass with 3 open, right? What's the worst they can do? Like maybe Vex plus Ride the Wind, but then we have Star-Crossed open. I think it's totally safe to not develop here the way and just kill Diana and pass. If they don't like really commit to something like that, we're holding to 5 and they're at 1. And I mean, sure, Hui here is obviously not the worst thing that can happen, but we're exposing our Diana. Like, she can be killed by pretty much anything. We only have 1 rune, so we cannot even protect her. We now have to hide the Titorner probably in case they Moonfall the Hui. We've deramped twice this turn when we could have just deramped once. I don't know. I like the other play better. Also, that's kind of weird. I think I would have preferred to hide Titorner on the other side because... Oh, I'm pulling the student back. Sure. Okay, makes sense. But I'm at 4 runes. I could be at 5 and no Diana on the other side. I like that other play way better. Sometimes during the moment, like looking at these games after the fact, knowing the outcomes, knowing like everything that happened and how it played out, doing this analysis is way easier than thinking about all of these things in the moment. Especially because like this is an untimed round. So we're taking all of the time that we need to play our cards. Like in a real tournament where you have just 1 hour, you have to make decisions faster. And I don't know. It seems easy sometimes from the outside to say, "Oh, that's a very very obvious misplay," but in the moment, it's a little bit harder to think about all the possibilities and be super focused on all the details. Because sometimes your opponent will give you information by the way they're playing their cards, that in video it's obviously easier to catch, but in the moment sometimes you just don't. So doing these videos it also helps me to build a lot of mental shortcuts, and I think they're very valuable for me. Hopefully they are for you too. Uh, but yeah, you can see there's a lot of room for improvement in the way I'm playing the deck here. Drawing. Okay, so he's going in. He's doing his Diana trigger. I'm doing mine as well. Since I'm the defender, I think he should be resolving his first. Uh, we're both putting it on the stack. Like honestly, the game has been through so many changes lately that it's hard to keep up with all the rule changes and all the clarifications. We both draw Stupefy off of Diana's ability. He plays it, making my Diana 2. I cannot play mine now. All I can do is tie Turner the way in. Oh, this wouldn't have happened if I played the Moonfall in my turn, right? Way there, I can draw. It's a tie Turner and discard now. I think I have to discard the tie Turner. +3 to the Hui. Diana's 2. I should have capitalized on them being tapped out. Now they're gonna be doing really horrible things to me. Yep. Oh my god, this is gonna be really bad. And they have the Eclipse. They wipe out all my board. Man. Go to 2. Tie Turner there. Stupefy Diana. Heal her. Draw. Should I play Vex here? Probably, right? Yeah, sure. I need to be paying for that with Diana, not the rune. I don't want a DRAM, but I don't have a lot of options here. Probably playing Vex is the best thing I can do. Passing. They play Hui in base. 3 runes up. Pays 1 to Gust, my guy. Sure, that's fine. We draw a Gust of our own. We can Vex. Play Student in base. We can even Star-Crossed the Hui. I like that. Should be playing Tie Turner first. Should be doing Tie Turner, bounce Tie Turner and Hui, and then play. See if they counter that, and then if they don't, then I play Student. Just to have a little bit more mana up. I guess now we need to start cross the Student first. Otherwise, if they hard bargain, we don't have. Like if we play Tie Turner and they hard bargain our start crossed, they can. I cannot pay for it. Oh, I decided not to bounce the Hui. And then I untap 2 end of turn. That's why I don't pay for Tie Turner. No, I don't like that either. Like there have been opportunities for me to be a little bit more aggressive, and since we're ahead, we should be pushing that advantage even more. And I'm giving them opportunities to come back to the game. Because sure, I will be playing Starcross during my turn, but now they have all the runes open. They've drawn a card. If they Moonfall, they get to kill another of my units. They do have the Abandon. So let's go back a little bit. If I play here... Actually... I was playing around... I was thinking, like... Yeah, I was thinking about Hard Bargain. But I wasn't thinking about Abandon. If I start cross and they abandon... then that's really bad for me, right? So... maybe that's what I thought in the moment, and I didn't wanna... I mean, it's kind of the same thing, right? Because I'm in the same spot. If they have abandon, I'm not bouncing the Hui either way. Like I cannot pay for both things and keep my Vex in the battlefield. They pay for abandon theirs, and how did I pay for everything? Wait. Oh, with Diana. Okay. No, then I like that play. I was not thinking about Diana. This plays around the abandon a little bit better. Okay, sure. I mean, it's kind of close, I think, but I don't hate it. Abandon, Starcross to the hand, and I can replay it. Oh, and he lets it happen. But now he replays... Wait. I mean, they didn't get the point, though. Rides the wind. There. None of this would have happened if I killed the Diana 3 turns ago. They're now an 8. Kill the Vex. It's a lot of back and forth just because I'm not being able to identify in the moment the situations where I can ultra punish. And I do have the cards to do it, I just don't go for it. They pull the Hui back. Draw is Ride the Wind. Discards Star-Crossed and draws another one from the Hui moving back to base. Student goes to Conquer, go to 6. And now I have everything I need in hand to win, I think. I can next turn play the Fizz or Star-Crossed. I can actually play Fizz, Star-Crossed from the graveyard, bounce their guy, have my Fizz down, then Ride the Wind, then maybe Star-Crossed again. The only one thing holding me back is purple runes. Playing Moonfall there to kill the student. Wait, what did he... Oh, he discarded Stupefy from the movement. Draws another one. I'm gonna Ride the Wind to the right side. If they don't have an answer to that, I just win the game on the spot. And if they do, I can play Star-Crossed. No answer, seems like. Student is a 0 because of the Moonfall, then a 1 for the Ride the Wind. And I'm gusting my own unit. Makes sense. Then I will be a 2. Oh, no, sorry, because of her own trigger, she would be a 4. So she would be a 6 with -2 of the moonfall. Sure. I go to 7, he goes to 4. And he has to get rid of the student somehow here. Let's fast forward a little bit. Oh, he's playing Singularity. And with only one rune open, I think that's game, right? I can... Oh, no, because I don't have the other Ride the Wind now, and I don't have purple runes, so I cannot play Fizz plus double Ride the Wind next turn. Man. He's at 4, so developing here is okay. We don't need to play the Fizz here. Wait, what happened? Okay, yeah, we pass turn. Wait, what? Let's back up a little bit. I play my 2 guys, sure. Have 3 runes open. I know 3 purple runes are at the bottom of my runes deck, but there's probably 1 coming next turn, so I will have to. Fortunately, Moonfall can be paid with blue. Oh, I decided not to play Titurner. Sure, I'm playing around the second Singularity. Yeah, I was kind of confused there. Yeah, I just play Student and Pass. Makes a lot of sense, because next turn, if I get the purple, I can Fizz, Ride the Wind, Titurner, go for game. And there's the second Singularity, so good call. Plays Titurner and that's game. There's 2 purple. Sure, I have Fizz. Rides the Wind to the battlefield. Draw for the 8th. And then I can just... Oh, sorry. And then I can just Titurner. Fizz down. Goes to the other battlefield. There it is. Okay, game 3. I told you it's gonna be a long one. Sorry for that, guys, but I think it's a very interesting game. So we're playing our Conservatory, and they're playing Targon's Peak. First 4 cards are Hui, Flash, Star-Crossed, Moonfall. That's a very strong hand. We can keep this. Our turn 1 is Diana. Turn 2 could be Hui. Plus untapping 2 potentially from conquering Targon's Peak. So I really like that plan for the first turns. Ooh, getting rid of the Star-Crossed. Interesting. Draw another Hui. I guess I'm looking for more... I don't know what I'm looking for there. I think I should have kept Star-Crossed, to be honest. Because having Star-Crossed in the hand and then being able to replay it eventually with Fizz from the trash is really, really good. They don't have a turn 1 play, so that puts us in the lead. if they have Gust here, it's not great for us, to be honest. Have to go there. Ability. Yep, we're doing it. There's a Vex on the top of the deck. Responding with Gust before my ability. Sure. So I send one down. Well, Diana should be in my hand. And now I find a Gust. And Diana, sorry, Gust should be resolved and Diana's in my hand. I draw the Gust, and now I can play Hui, but that would expose me a little bit to the Moonfall. Actually, it wouldn't be that bad. They would need Moonfall plus Eclipse to kill my Hui, because I have the Tide Turner to discard if they move my Hui. Should be playing Hui here, yes. Diana goes to Targon's Peak, does her ability. What did they draw? Flash. Tide Turner doesn't swap. Interesting. Don't you want to swap places there and steal Starcross? That way your Diana's a little bit safer and you can re-trigger her ability next turn. Oh, he's hiding the Tide Turner. Okay, sure. If he's not hiding the Tide Turner, I think I like better keeping the Diana in the base. Here, I want him to spend that flash because it's a card that gets very annoying if they play Hui and start flashing him. So getting him to spend that is a fine trade, I think, for the Gust. The only bad thing about that is that they will be able to do the Diana trigger again next turn. Here are we developing 2 units. Wow. I guess I don't want to deramp. Here I remember I thought something like, I'm gonna tap out, and if they have Moonfall, they have Moonfall, and I will be playing the long game where they will have to deramp for that Moonfall. If they want to kill both units, they have to deramp twice, and and I can play later on from a place where I have way more resources than them. There's a student on top, and they only have 1 unit right now, so giving away 1 more point is not the end of the world. Hui there is okay. And obviously, if they don't do that, I get to untap with 2 units and 8 runes. They're deramping even further. Hiding Tide Turner there. Well, that's the thing. I also, with the Gust and Flash, I gave him the 2 runes on my turn as well. So, I don't know. It's a little bit... it's tight to judge if it was a misplay or not. They're going to 7 runes and I'm already at 8. I could be playing Moonfall and Diana. Are we doing ability? Yes. Stack deck. Reveal goes to hand. Go to 1. Playing stack deck. There's a Gust. Interesting. I think yeah, Gust is fine here. I already have the two other Hueys in my hand. I don't need the third one. Are we Gusting Diana here? If we can set up a trap where they move their way with the Tide Turner, and then we Moonfall. I don't know if the math adds up, but is there a world where we can kill everything? So that would be, let's see. Show me the hand. That would be, we're at 3 right now. We can be a 4 with Moonfall. So let's say we bring Hui here. He's an 8. If they discard creature, would be 6 with the Moonfall. Diana would be a 1, and I'm a 4. Then I can play Stupefy. Hui is 5, and I'm a 5, and then I can Gust my own Diana just to +1 the Ravenbloom? Something like that. Starts by gusting their Diana. I do not love that because now Moonfall doesn't get more than 1 unit. I think I should have waited for the gust a little bit more. It makes them play the Tide Turner first, I guess, and have to discard before they see what I'm about to do. So they draw, discard. Hui is an 8 as expected. And is Diana going to hand? It is. So now we're a 4. Well, no, I should be. Wait. 8 minus 2 is 6, and I'm only going to 5. I should be playing Stupefy first. So he's a 7, and I'm a 5. And then see what we draw. Oh, and again, missequencing things here. Makes me pay for the Moonfall again. If I don't Gust there, I can pay for the Moonfall plus Stupefy. I meant like double Moonfall and Stupefy. If I also don't do Diana Trigger, which is probably not needed. I don't know. This turn is really complicated. Now I can. Should I be drawing first from the Stupefy, or should I be doing stack deck first? It's probably stack deck first, right? Oh wait, I didn't have the stack deck yet because I remember I played stack deck there. Yeah, at this point I'm hoping that I can find another like Gust Stupefy, another stack deck off of this. And I don't. Because then we get to trade, right? This is it's a 5. Yeah, I would need another Stupefy there to make them a 6 and a 6 myself. I don't know. Not playing around abandon really cost me this turn. The only good thing about this is we have not deramped. Yes, we lost our unit. We lost a couple of lost a couple cards. Hmm. Should we be hiding there? They go to 3, pull back. If they have Ride the Wind, they're gonna be running over both of our units, so probably shouldn't have hidden either. Goes with Pie Turner, interesting. Sure, there's nothing we left to do, so we want to do Diana Trigger. Draw. Wait, what did we draw from the battlefield? Sends to bottom. Actually, I think that I think I did it in the wrong order, right? Do I reveal first from Ravenbloom or do I do... Because Diana says on the beginning of the showdown, so what happens first? Like, logic would say that the beginning of the showdown happens before tags are assigned, so I would be doing Diana first and then the battlefield, right? Or am I wrong? Either way, I end up doing the battlefield first, reveal the merchant, goes to the bottom, then I do Diana, and then I find the singularity reveal. The thing is, if I do it the other way, I send down the merchant, then reveal from Diana singularity, draw, and then I do the battlefield, and I can potentially draw another card if it's a spell. So it does matter the order of things. I'm just not sure like what the rules are. As I said before, like the game right now is in a state where there's a lot of things that are not that clear unless you've like really um, researched them or read the rules thoroughly. And each deck has its own like weird niche things. So it's it's definitely something that if you're playing Diana as a main, you need to know. They play. I think that's a little bit early, right? Playing the Moonfall there is not great. Because Diana's a 1. Now I reveal my Tide Turner and we trade Diana for Tide Turner. I'll take that. I mean, Diana for Tide Turner plus Moonfall. That's a good trade for me. They pass. Okay, so no Ride the Wind in hand, very likely. Why not play their own Diana there? What do they want to do with these 4 runes? Do they have like hard bargain? Oh, they do have hard bargain, I guess, because they know I have singularity. That's why they don't play Diana. Well played. Yeah, and it makes me not be able to play singularity. Actually, do I have in... How many are these? 5, 8. I could... None of mine. There's no way to play singularity so that they tap out and then Moonfall or something like that. I don't have the might. Play Hui in base. Play Student in base. And do we want to draw from the battlefield? Seems like we'd rather keep the Tide Turner, so we're pulling back our units. And they're now at 8 runes, and we're at 7. That's 4. Yeah, we're 7 going to 9. Do we not have anything to do here? No. They discard student, that's an 8. Go to 4. Pays 4. There's their own singularity. Kills Hui, kills student. Sure. They keep deramping, so still my plan is to play the long game. If I can get rid of the Hui somehow without spending much runes, that would be great. They still have 4 to pay for the hard bargain, so I cannot singularity plus pay for the 4. What did we draw? It seems like we're chatting a lot, so let's fast forward a little bit. Okay, so we have a doubt here. Can they, if anyone knows, please let me know in the comments. Can they hide Ty Turner here and then in response to something that I do or in a showdown, can they flash the Hui, put the Hui trigger on the stack, and before losing control of the battlefield, reveal the Ty Turner to pull the Hui back into the battlefield, essentially drawing and discarding twice, doing the Hui twice. Is that a possibility? Or when do you lose control of the battlefield? If they flash the Hui, does the trigger goes to the chain, and they like do they lose the control of the battlefield while that chain is active, or do we have to resolve that whole chain before losing the control of the battlefield, just like with death nails? If anyone knows, please let me know. If there's any like level 2 judge or level 1 judge that knows the answer to this, please let me know in the comments. I'm myself a level 1 judge, and I don't even know the answers to a lot of these questions, honestly. It's a lot. Go there with Ty Turner. Go to 3. I want to block the Ride the Wind. Like any unit plus Ride the Wind. So we're developing without deramping, and we're looking to overwhelm in the late game in terms of resources and units. 3 runes open, and we're passing. We have Flash at our disposal. They have spent a lot of runes every turn, so like I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling good about just giving them 1 point per turn. It gives us enough time to play this game. They cannot move with Ty Turner because I have the Vex. Ty Turner would be stunned, and obviously I let them take that back. They let me take something back in the previous game, so we're all good. They Moonfall Vex into the other battlefield. Is there a world where we can... I mean, should we be playing Moonfall there? Probably, right? I'm trying to flash. I'm really trying not to deramp here. Interesting. The thing is, I don't want to deramp because I know they have a counter in their hand, and I want them to spend those runes on that card. So if they pay 4 to this flash, that's fine. Then I can replay the flash, so that's not an option. If they cannot pay 2 because I have the 2 to pay, and if they do the 4, then I can Ty Turner. Then they cannot play Ty Turner. If they play anything else to pull the Vex back in, and then Ty Turner to kill my Ty Turner on the other side, then I get to play Singularity in my turn without them having the possibility to counter the Singularity. And that's the spot I'm looking for. Wait, what happened? Oh, he lets me flash. So Vex lives. Tide Turner swaps places with Hui now that Vex is not at the battlefield. Draw. Discard. Hard bargain. So that confirms they have abandoned in their hand. Like I was pretty sure they had a counter, but now that they've discarded hard bargain, I know that they have the other the better counter in this situation because they know I have the singularity, and there's no way I can play. I can pay for double singularity next turn because I'm going to 11 runes. Hui goes there. I reveal. It's they should be doing the move first. Yep. I believe they should be doing move first, even though I'm defending because it's a move. It happens before my trigger. It doesn't really matter in this case. I reveal a merchant, goes to the bottom. It kind of matters because it gives them information. So I will be playing more Diana, and I will be researching all of these uh, different interactions more in depth because it's small details, but they could make a difference in some games. They go to 6, and now it's getting scary because they're just one big turn away from winning, and they have a lot of cards in hand. They have 3 open for the counter. And this is the spot I was looking for. A lot of runes against just the 3, and here I can clean up their entire board. I can play Singularity so that they spend the counter, bounce the Singularity back to hand, so I can play Singularity again next turn. And now that they will be tapped out, I can go in for the kill or for the board wipe with Moonfall. Goes there with Vex. They have a trigger. It's away. Goes to the bottom. Kind of lucky. Moonfall. Interesting that I don't play Singularity first. I guess they want to do. I mean, Moonfall is a little bit less commitment, so sure, I like it. If they counter Moonfall, then I Singularity and kill everything, and go to 5, and then here I will be killing both units. If they flash them, oh, they're riding the wind. They're always playing Ride the Wind there, right? So is there a way to play around Ride the Wind? What about Fizz? Gust the Tide Turner? Go with Vex to the right side battlefield. Sorry, no. What about this? Fizz. Gust Tide Turner. Student goes to Targon's Peak. Then I do Vex to kill the Hui. No, that doesn't play around it. There's not a great way of doing it. Actually, there is, but I could do that. Put student instead of playing Gust, I can go with. Hmm. Man, it's hard. I can play Fizz, stack deck. Ravenbloom is a 3. So go here, kill the Tide Turner. Honestly, there's really not a. I'm not seeing it. I don't see a way of doing this turn in a cleaner way. Wow, he's riding the wind down. Why? Oh, because it's the same showdown. But he has lost control of this battlefield right now, so he could be riding the wind here and going to 7. Because he has not scored that battlefield this turn. He rides the wind down with the Hui, discards, clips, draws another card. Go to 4. And now I have 9 runes, right? I have 9. I can Singularity, have them bounce it, and then I can Moonfall. I haven't seen any Star-Crossed, so I could also be playing Fizz, stack deck, hoping for a Star-Crossed. I know one was at the very bottom because of from the mulligan, and I have another one. I should have another one coming because I cited the one on the sideboard in. But that's kind of risky. Probably going here for... I mean... The thing is, I have to give the Vex to Singularity plus Moonfall. So I decide to... Okay, checking their trash. There's one Ride the Wind. So yeah, I decide to play Singularity. Now they're going to counter that. Sure, we knew that was coming. Goes back to hand. Oh, no, never mind. I can go with Student to the right and Fizz on the battlefield to Moonfall. So that's 4 with the Fizz, 7 here against 7. Best case scenario, we trade. Go to 5 with Student. 1, 2. Moonfall. Wait there. I reveal. They should be doing their thing first. There's a Ride the Wind. They draw. This card is a creature. What was it? Oh no, never mind. They will be a 6. So because it's -2, not -1. Sorry, it's been a long one. They are killing the Vex, and now we have 2 units. We've derammed massively, but we're still ahead in runes. We untapped 2. Like we really needed all of the runes to play a turn like that, so that plan kind of worked. Another Singularity here would be really bad. Actually, would it be? Because I have the Hui plus Ride the Wind. Let's see. Oh, they do have Singularity. Gets rid of my 2 units. That has to be their last Singularity, right? They've played twice. They played a card twice this game. Let's see what we draw. It's a Star-Crossed, finally. Here, we don't have any... like low cost units. If I had something that like a tie turner, I would play it here, and then potentially if they try to play a unit plus Ride the Wind, I would star-cross that just to keep taxing them on the runes and playing the long game until I can break that point tempo. I have to play the Hui. There's no other way. Oh, and I Ride the Wind in. I guess that makes sense because I lose to Fist plus Ride the Wind because they are going to. They have 5. They're going to 7 runes. They could play Fist, Ride the Wind from the trash. That's 3. And then Tide Turner go to the other side or another Ride the Wind. So if they have Fist, Tide Turner, or Fist, Ride the Wind in hand, I lose the game. So I have to push the Hui here into the battlefield. I go to 6, discard the Star-Crossed. Interesting. Shouldn't I be discarding Moonfall at this point? Probably, right? I get to untap 2. They go to 7 runes. There's the Fist. So, yeah. They will be bouncing the units. Sure. At least they don't win this turn. Star-Crossed goes to bottom. Plays Treasure Hunter. Interesting. That looks like that looks like a Ride the Wind in hand. That's a terrible play. I should not be doing that. If they have Ride the Wind here, they win. Yeah, that was so bad. They could have just won right there. Otherwise, if they don't have Ride the Wind, why not play Diana instead of Ty Turner? Yeah, sorry, not Ty Turner. Treasure Hunter. Yeah, that's a misplay for sure. Not from them, from me. Probably from them as well. If they don't have the Ride the Wind, I think Diana's a little bit better. They go in with Treasure Hunter, and I stack deck. Another one, Ride the Wind. There's Star-Crossed. And I think that's the Star-Crossed that we mulliganed, is it? No. No, that's the second one. There's another one coming. I'm obviously not keeping the Vex because I have another unit in my hand. I think Starcross is good. I shouldn't have discarded the other one. Keep Ride the Wind. Like 15 cards remaining in my deck. Fast forward here a little bit, and I'm... Oh, that's risky. That's risky because I don't even win the game here. Like, if they counter this, I'm pretty much screwed. If they bounce... My guy... They have the Fist in hand that we know about, so they just win. Let's it go through. I discard the Vex, +3 the Hui. I am the defender. So I reveal from the top. That's Stupefy. That's probably the only card that's useful in this spot. So very lucky reveal. And they ride the wind. Yeah, they did have the ride the wind. I think they missed lethal last turn. They could have rode the wind to win the previous turn for sure. Actually, let me go back a little bit. If they ride the wind there, yeah, there's nothing I can do. I mean, I could have a counter if they ride the wind there, sure, but I think you still have to try. Especially because you have Fizz in hand and you can just bounce my guy next turn. So I'm not winning next turn. Let's go back forward. We already saw all of these. I think we're both playing kind of scared this end game, and that's why it's some of these plays are a little bit iffy. Like if he went just for the win, he would have had it. Here, he rides the wind to the other side, so I get to conquer this battlefield. I draw. And the draw is Eclipse. Oh, sorry, no, Tide Turner. Eclipse was already in my hand. He goes to 7. And the end of this game is a little bit sloppy because we discussed a couple different ways to finish the game. He plays Fizz and decides to Moonfall my guy. And obviously that play loses him the game because I get to kill their unit. So I draw here, discard a Tide Turner, and I'm at 11 right now. They were thinking like they want to flash the Treasure Hunter to go to the other. I'm an 11 -2 because of the Moonfall, so I'm a 9. And they want to flash the Treasure Hunter back and go into the Conservatory to win the game. But obviously, I point first, and since I've scored Ravenbloom this turn, I would be winning the game on the spot. So the winning play is he shows me the flash, and we're discussing like the winning play was playing Starcrossed with Fizz instead of Moonfall, and then flashing the Treasure Hunter back and going for the win. So there you have it. Pretty long game, pretty interesting mirror. It's definitely a hard matchup. It's a very fun deck, although it's a complicated one to play well. So looking forward to playing it more and getting better at it. If you enjoyed Diana, please let me know, and I'll make sure to upload more Diana videos. Someone else in the comments said that they would like to see me playing Vex, so potentially that's another deck that I'll be uploading videos of me playing. And let me know what your suggestions are. If you like this format, please like, subscribe, share. It helps a lot. We're about to reach 500 subs, so that's a huge milestone. And thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.